Hello everyone, I'm Mefesto, and yesterday I had to run some, as you say, errands with my girl after spending a whole day with her just almost doing nothing. And, well, it had to be done because, again, I'm not gonna see her for like a whole month. This is why I missed out on the upload, but I'm bringing this earlier today, and I'll try to bring you another one after the stream to compensate for it. You know, today I'm doing this after the jog again, but I also got a little bit of food, like always, you know, the cucumber is always there. And today we'll actually be using an offensive variant of the Protean brothers, and this is like a good version of the Protean brothers, because what we've been using before has been sort of not so effective, the ones I already probably brought you. But like this is a pseudo Sun team, like the Sun possibility is just for late game, and then the two main guys are these two Pokemon, the Protean brothers. And you know, I gotta be using my ab workout account to be fair when using these Pokemon because it just fits the theme, but whatever. So we're battling this. This is very strange. The problem is these teams are being made by the KGB to counter the top threats and the top Pokemon in the tier, you know? But this is some BS that we're gonna have to be dealing with. I guess it has to be Evire Volt switching on the Smeargle into Shiftry, I suppose. For the defog and for other crap. I suppose that's what we're gonna do. Shiftry is actually gonna be quite important. How do I deal with this thing? Presumably I just have to go... I could also taunt with the Frogadier actually, I think that's the better play. Because Frogadier is not offensive, it's just taunt, you know, Toxic Spikes, Ice Beam and stuff. I don't think the guy goes for Nuzzle. Let's just go with Frogadier. It is Servine lead, interestingly. What I can do, is it gonna Glare? I'm just gonna... I could just Ice Beam, but I'm pretty sure it has to be Violet, right? And Ice Beam is not gonna do too much. So, I also forgot to change... Damn it, son. I forgot to change the nature of Frogadier. Because we spam U-turn a lot, and I wanted to... This is minus attack, you see? I wanted to go minus defense. Actually, minus def. I think minus... that's naive. Maybe Hasty is better, but I just, for this priority and stuff. Damn it, son. Hasty, I suppose. Okay, let's go Hasty. This is annoying, because U-turn would have done a lot more. What's the difference? The difference is not too much, but still. Okay, look. I could calc... I'm running out of time. I could calc the Ice Beam, but I'm pretty sure it does nothing. It has to do nothing, because it's... Servine's Showdown usage, for example. Okay, that's still a Violet, you see? And Ice Beam don't do shit. 71 to 83, that actually does a lot. But I'll U-turn out. It's Scarf. That is interesting. That is pretty interesting, but that's good to know. Because it means that, what? The thing is, right now, since it's Scarfed, we are faster with Scarf Electivire. We could Ice Punch, but what does Ice Punch bring in? Ice Punch probably allows in Bibarel, which isn't the best thing, because the sash is broken and stuff. So I might as well just go Shiftry. Shiftry should be able to finish that thing off. He is probably going to predict the Suka Punch. Now we gotta... I guess I gotta predict the switch. Yeah, okay. We predict the switch into Grimer Alola. We get rid of its Eviolite, which is pretty good. We'll take that for sure. I don't think he pursues here, but we won't be able to get the Toxic Spikes off. Frogadier is really low. I guess we can still attack the Sandygast, but Sandygast is not a problem. Everything else outspeeds or takes nothing. So I feel like we could go Frogadier and sack it. I don't want to break the sashes or anything, you know. Not the sashes, I don't want to break the sturdy and take damage unnecessarily on Kecleon. I guess we sack the Frogadier. This is a bit of a problem, actually. It's interesting that this is a bit of a problem. So we go into this, and he's definitely going to switch out into what? He doesn't have a good Earthquake switch in. But what is it? Is it going to be Sandygast? I guess I gotta go for it. He goes with Sandygast, yeah. I was thinking Sandygast, but like the thing is, okay, what is this Sandygast? It's probably gonna set up the rocks. So we can just go Shiftry here. Pretty much safely, almost. He's gonna go back into Alola. I mean, the Alolan thing, though. So maybe that's not the best play. But that's the only play I kind of have, because Frogadier was supposed to do some damage to this thing. This is not looking too good, to be fair. He knows I'm gonna defog, so he might even bring in this thing. But I guess I have to defog. The thing is, I have to defog here. So that is unfortunate. Damn it, son. I don't want to lose the cost tab. This is pretty tough. I need this, I guess, for the Bibarel. Damn, son. This is very annoying. Now, he poison jabs, he knocks off this thing, unfortunately, and gets the poison, right? No, he doesn't. But this is very bad. I'm just gonna Drain Punch, just for some damage. I don't know how much this is. We actually did quite a bit. That is nice. So he poison jabs, don't get the. It does get the poison, unfortunately. And now he's gonna presumably go into Sandygast. So I'm gonna knock off. I guess that's his play. Is he gonna predict that? He Shadow Sneaks, actually. Okay, so this thing has Shadow Sneak. I have to go Rapidash, right? I guess I gotta go Rapidash. Finish that thing off. That invites in Bibarel, though. Which isn't the best. I don't know, this is not looking good, to be fair. The turn 1 with the Servine, I didn't even think it could be Scarf. Which is a pretty strange assumption from me. I mean, I was the only one who used Scarf Servine back in the day. But, okay, so he sacks the Smeargle. Guess my moves. What was it? It wasn't even Focus Sash. I was the only one who was using Scarf Servine. So I was pretty sure it's so it means that actually Ice Beam would have killed, you know? The thing is, we actually killed this thing now. So he shores up. We actually killed the Grimer. So this is pretty good. 2 knockoffs. How much did the first knockoff do? Oh, he goes into this, so he sacks the thing. Okay. That is a pretty strange play of him. He has to go back into his Grimer, I suppose. I want to keep the Crustle for the Bibarel. But this can deal with it as well, sort of. But I guess I gotta go Crustle. I'll go Rapidash though. Actually, Rapidash. I think Rapidash is a better play. So we Poison Jobs. That does a lot. But luckily it doesn't kill. So what I'll do now is I Inferno Overdrive on anything that comes in. Oh yeah, Shadow Sneak, of course. God damn it, son. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I blanked a little bit. But I guess I'll go Electivire now. This is not looking good. This is a weird-ass team. Again, the team is not really prepared for this bullshit. Like, what does the team do against Grimer Alola? Almost nothing. He's definitely gonna stay in. Actually, let me just Stone Edge that thing. It should kill from this range, like, because no Violate, no nothing. We'll still keep the Sturdy. The thing is, I lose to Bibarel. That's the problem. I lose to Bibarel. I have to go into Shiftry here. Shiftry is my only hope against Bibarel, you know? So I just knock off. He's probably gonna stay in. There's nothing he can switch into. That does nothing. What is your play? Toxic. Unfortunately, it is Toxic. I have to knock off again, though. That's the thing. I can't afford to defog because he would shore up. No Eviolite. Actually, I should have defogged first. Yeah, I should have defogged first. Look, I knock off as he goes for the screen, and then I defog because I'm gonna still take, so no light play, and here I defog on this second screen, and I die. Oh, he goes Signal Beam. That is a very smart play, preventing the defog. Son, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be very tough. I have to wild charge. That's a very good play going for Signal Beam because I wanted to defog, get back my Sturdy, and get rid of the Reflect. This really sucks right now. It's not gonna do shit. I don't know, I think I lose to this. See, he just sets up now. Yep, and GG. And he wins with the Aqua Jet. Unfortunately. Why quick attack? Don't you have Aqua Jet? He has to have Aqua Jet, right? Oh, liquidation is faster, of course. Damn. Start off with the loss. Again, turn 1 was extremely incorrect for me. If I played the turn 1 correctly, assumed it could be Scarf. I didn't even assume it's Scarf. And I also should have gone for the Ice Beam. Killed off that thing. That sucks. That sucks. Also, we would have had this game if he allowed me to defog. Yeah, I guess there was no point for him to go for light screen, of course, because I didn't even. Why didn't I think about this? Absolutely no point to go for light screen. There was only physical attackers left. Preventing my defog was very good. I should have defogged turn 1, because more importantly, it was the rocks, not even the screen. Again, yeah, I could have had this game pretty easily. Only because of my own stupidity, I guess. But again, we managed to analyze it a little bit. Analyze it after a little bit. So the best thing is to just learn on mistakes. It came down to a close one, but I needed my sturdy. That's why I tried to keep the sturdy intact for such a long time, you know. This guy was pretty high as well. This guy is definitely lower. And he has a strange team. Very strange team. Why do people use all this bullshit again? I mean, it is the ZU tier, and you're supposed to use like you know, weaker stuff and some interesting things, you know. But also, look at this. You gotta eat seaweed. This is seaweed with like octopus and carrots and onions. It's not dried seaweed. This is actually like seaweed and oil. And this is very important for the brain. At least 2 times a week. At least a little bit. This is another health life hack, you know. Okay, so this guy. Some stupid Pokemon. This is the rocker. This might be the lead. Shifter looks like a good lead because even if he leads with a Rotom, we'll just go into Electivire. We don't care about any of the Will-O-Wisps, no nothing. We don't give a damn. Because he won't do it. He won't Will-O-Wisp. So it is Rotom fan, interestingly. But there's no way he Will-O-Wisps. There's just no way. I don't believe he will Will-O-Wisp. He Will-O-Wisps. Good plan. No way he Will-O-Wisps. Okay, that sucks, but it's not like we needed this too much. We could have used it for Swoobat and Simisear. But we can deal with them. Shifter deals with Swoobat. Simisear is dealt with by Crustle, sort of. Kecleon as well. So we'll just Volt Switch out. Volt Switch out on the Dusknoir. Interesting Dusknoir play. The thing is, I want to go Frogadier. Shifter probably will not kill because of the Colbur Berry. And I cannot afford to get Will-O-Wisp with Shiftry. It is lefties actually, so we could have killed. Okay, I'll still taunt though. Like, what is he gonna do? He's probably gonna try to do some bull crap. What is the play? Power Up Punch. Damn it, son. And now he's gonna Shadow Sneak, right? But Shadow Sneak should not kill with a Dark type. I don't know. +1 though. Damn, son. This is not looking good. Not looking good at all. I have to actually Ice Beam. Oh, it is Suka Punch. Okay, interesting. So I have to Ice Beam for some damage to ensure... Oh, there you have it. This agent, this KGB agent right here, he does so much stuff. Frogadier has been getting already like the 4th freeze. He gets freeze on every single Ice Beam. That's insane, my guy. I'll actually U-turn. I shouldn't even U-turn out. I should utilize that and go into Shiftry right away. We'll keep... Oh, he thaws out turn 1, of course. But Shadow Sneak. That's not too bad, because I can just knock off. It dies, luckily. I mean, Dusknoir is not like a big threat or anything. But that freeze. Get frozen, man. That's the cheat code that you get when you're Russian, you know? So it goes into this thing. This thing is scary. Hey, fuck. And... I'm gonna go Crustle. I think I want to go straight into Crustle, to be fair. Because he's probably going to set up. I think he sets up. If he attacks, that would be a good play. Exactly, he sets up, so now he will die to the Stone Edge. Flamethrower, we'll get our sturdy, hopefully no burn. And he dies to Stone Edge, perfect, because now we get the cost tab. We'll be able to get up our rocks, or do some damage to anything that comes in. Because it presumably will be Wish Cache. It's actually Rotom Fan. Let me get some damage on Rotom Fan. I don't even need the rocks at this point. Let me get the damage on the Rotom Fan, my guy. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. 53, so that's defensive. AF. I mean, it made sense with the Will-O-Wisp and stuff, and it's actually lefties as well. Interesting. So, we'll go into Frogadier here. No real Ice Beam switch in. This should die to Ice Beam because it looks like it's physically defensive. And we go... Okay, Wish Cache. He saw the taunt, so I don't think he's going to do some crap. There's no way he like DDs or does some other stuff, you know. We'll save this for the Rotom again. I don't think he goes for rocks, no nothing. He's just gonna try to kill off my Frogadier. Shiftry is not... we don't want to take the damage on Shiftry to be able to combat the Swoobat. So maybe Kecleon is the play. I don't feel really safe going into Kecleon, but fuck it, man. He DDs! You just saw Taunt and you DD'd, my guy? For real? I mean, Suka Punch probably kills this thing, right? I think, at least. And it does, perfect. Да. Да, здравствуйте. Да, прекрасно, звоните в домофон. Угу, спасибо. Okay, I don't need this too much. I guess I could use it for Suka Punch on the Swoobat as well. But what do I switch in? Do I just go into Electivire? I guess Electivire is not really needed at this point. It's burnt and stuff. He goes for EQ, that's fine. This was mostly a sack anyway. And what I will do, I will just drop a Z move, because normal Flare Blitz will not kill. He definitely doesn't go into anything. Like, Rotom is kind of needed. Swoobat is kind of needed. If he actually goes Rotom, it would mean that Frogadier is not as needed anymore. We'll still be able... He actually goes Rotom. Okay, sure. Sure, bro. Because Swoobat, we're in a good position. Swoobat is going to take a lot from Wild Charge. This Go-Goat. Okay, so he does go Swoobat. That is interesting. I mean, we do have a lot of priority and stuff. He tries to go for the flinch, I guess. He just dies here, and that is pretty much the game. Because Go-Go does an outspeed with Flare Blitz the Go-Goat, and actually dies in one. Okay, I thought we can just finish him off with other Pokemon. So we do get this win. As you can see, I'm actually expecting a person right now, so I'm gonna have to cut it here. It's enough time, pretty much, but that is... Man, I'm so annoyed that we lost the first game, but that's only due to my own stupidity, and you should also learn on my mistakes as well. You know how they say, smart people learn on other people's mistakes, not on their own mistakes. And as you can see, I'm not smart. I have to learn on my own mistakes, but you have the opportunity to be smart. So be smart. I'm Mefesto.